Hello friends, my name is Vikas.
So friends, we have an app by the name Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. This app is a one-stop solution to all the students who are burning the midnight oil to grab a government job. If you can see, once you have downloaded the app, you can go and log in through the Gmail ID or your Google ID. Once you are logged in, you will be transferred to this page. Here you can see various options about the courses that you have purchased and various courses that are offered by Affairscloud. In our courses, we offer current affairs on daily basis, on monthly basis, on weekly basis in bilingual language, that is both in English as well as in Hindi. We provide you current affairs on daily basis, weekly basis and monthly basis. If you see closely here, we provide you current affairs in quiz formats. Daily 20 questions quiz will be provided to you. We will be providing you with PDF of current affairs of that particular day, and current affairs as well as the questions will be provided to you on the YouTube channel, on our Affairscloud YouTube channel, where you can go and revise the current affairs also. Similarly, for weekly, every week you will be provided with 50 questions quiz, questions current affair related to your MCQs of compiled of that particular week, as well as a PDF containing the compiled news, compiled articles of that particular week. And similar goes for your monthly, that you will be provided with whole compiled current affairs of that particular month. That will be very helpful to you, and you will be getting a top 100 question answers PDF of that particular month also. All this material will be provided to you in our courses, which you can go and check on the application. Similarly, as I told you, we are bilingual. We provide you both Hindi as well as English also. All the content that I mentioned earlier, that will be providing daily, weekly and monthly, they will be provided to you in English as well as in Hindi also.
So friends, in this video we will be discussing important days of April month. The session will be very helpful to you and important, so do pay attention till the end. Alright, and I suggest you all to make notes, because notes making is a very good habit and it will help you in the long term. So let's start. The first day that we are talking about is the International Transgender Day of Visibility, and this day is observed on 31st of March. Annually observed across the globe on 31st of March, the objective of this day is to celebrate the accomplishments and the perseverance of transgender and gender non-conforming individuals to co-create the and to create the awareness about to need to achieve the equality and justice for the trans individuals. The day was observed first on 31st of March 2009. Also remember, there was a scheme that was launched specifically for transgender communities in order to stop them from begging. It was your Smile scheme. Next, Assam Rifles celebrated 187th Raising Day on 24th of March. Remember, this longing battalion of Assam, that is your AR, celebrated the 187th Raising Day on 24th of March 2022. This marks the inception of the oldest paramilitary force in India. I repeat, the Longing Battalion of the Assam Rifles celebrated the 187th Raising Day on 24th of March. This day was celebrated from 24th to 26th of March, and Nityanand Rai, the Union Minister of State for Home Affairs, graced the event as the chief guest. Alright, the event also facilitated Veer Nari, that is women soldier of the women soldier in the Assam Rifles. Alright, so Veer Nari, question can be asked, when was Veer Nari initiated? That is the women soldiers in the Assam Rifles. It was also facilitated on 187th Raising Day, that is observed on 24th to 24th of March. This was celebrated, this Raising Day, 187th Raising Day was celebrated from 24th to 26th of March. Next, World Autism Awareness Day. We observe World Autism Awareness Day on 2nd of April. Alright, on 2nd of April, we observe World Autism Awareness Day. This day is observed to create awareness about the need to help the improve the quality of people with autism and support them to lead a full and meaningful life as an integral part of the society. What is the theme? Theme is inclusive education, education for all. I repeat, inclusive quality education for all. What is the theme? Inclusive quality education for all. What is inclusive quality? What is inclusive education? Where both the normal students as well as the disabled students study together. I repeat, what is inclusive? Inclusive stands for where both regular normal students as well as the disabled students study together. They are known as the inclusive schools. So theme was inclusive quality education for all. This was the theme for the World Autism Day, World Autism Awareness Day, that is observed on 2nd of April. Now, next question asked to you is, when is the International Day of Plant Health observed every year? Tell me. International Day of Plant Health. When do we observe this day? It is an easy question. Tell me. This day is observed on 12th of May, and the International Day of Plant Health is observed to raise the global awareness on protecting the plant health. Alright, plant makes up to the 80% of the food we eat and 98% of the oxygen we breathe. Up to 40% of the crops are lost due to plant pest and plant disease every year. So in order to protect our plant, this International Day of Plant Health is observed on 12th of May. Next, International Children's Book Day. We observe International Children's Book Day on 2nd of April also. So 2 days on 2nd of April. That is your World Autism Day, and your International Children's Book Day is also observed on this day. That is your 2nd April. Then you need to remember the theme of this International Children's Book Day. That is your stories are wings that help you soar every day. Stories are wings that help you soar every day. This is the theme of the International Children's Book Day that we observe on 2nd of April. And what is the reason? To inspire children towards reading and to call attention of the books. Here you can see theme is stories are wings that help you soar every day of the International Children's Book Day that we observe on 2nd of April. Next we are celebrating International Day for Mine Awareness and Assistance in Mine Action on 4th of April. Mark this. Next is your 258th Raising Day that we observed on 3rd of April. I repeat, Army Medical Corps recently observed the 258th Raising Day on 3rd of April. This is important. Alright. When do we observe the 258th Raising Day by Army Medical Corps? It was observed on 3rd of April. It was to celebrate the founding of AMC, that is your AMC is your Army Medical Corps, and to pay tribute to the medical personnel who have sacrificed their lives in the line of duty. Alright, next, here you can see on 3rd of April, Army Medical Corps came into existence as the Indian Army Medical Corps on 3rd of April in 1943. That is the reason recently we observed the Army Medical Corps Day on 3rd of April. That is the reason. This IAMC was redesignated as Army Medical Corps with effect from 26th of January 1950. Then next question. Which country has been elected as the new chair of the Association of Asian Election Authorities for the year 2022 to 2024? It is your India. It is your India has been selected as the new chair of the Association of Asian Election Authorities for 2022 to 2024. Next, International Day of Sport for Development and Peace is observed on 6th of April. I repeat, on 6th of April we observe International Day of Sport for Development and Peace, and the theme for this year was securing sustainable and peace future for all, the contribution of sport. I repeat, this was the theme that you need to note down, that securing a sustainable and peaceful future for all, the contribution of sport. Alright, then remember, United Nations International Day of Sport for Development and Peace annually observed on 6th of April across the globe to recognize the role of sports and physical activities in communities. 6th April 2022 marked the observance of the 9th edition of the International Day of Sport for Development and Peace. This was the 9th edition. Then the theme was securing a sustainable and peaceful future for all, the contribution of sport. Next, we are discussing World Table Tennis Day. On 6th of April, we observed World Table Tennis Day. Then 1st to 7th of April, this was observed as the Prevention of Blindness Week. I repeat, Prevention of Blindness Week was observed from 1st to 7th of April. Then there was a day that we observed on 5th of April, that was your National Maritime Day. I repeat, National Maritime Day observed on 5th of April, and the theme of this National Maritime Day was propelling Indian maritime industry to net zero. I repeat, propelling Indian maritime industry to net zero. This was the theme of the National Maritime Day observed on 5th of April. This was annually observed on 5th of April to, and what was the reason? It was to recognize and remember the glorious maritime history of India and to create awareness about the impact of the maritime sector towards the economic growth of India. Next is your World Health Day. On 7th of April, we observe World Health Day. This is important day annually observed across the globe on 7th of April, and this day also marks the anniversary of the founding of the World Health Organization, that is 7th of April 1948. What was the reason? It was to bring attention to a specific topic of concern to the people across the globe. Apart from this, also remember, we also observe 7th of April as your United Nations International Day of Reflection on the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi in Rwanda. Next, here you can see what is the theme. World Health Day, Our Planet, Our Health. This is the theme of the World Health Day observed in 2022. Alright, when was your WHO founded? World Health Organization was founded on 7th of April 1948. Next question. Utkarsh Samaro, an event held in which state to celebrate the achievement of 4 state government schemes. So this Utsav Samaro was held in which state? Tell me. This Utkarsh Samaro was held in Gujarat. Recently, Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the Utkarsh Samaro event that was held at Bharuch, that is in Gujarat. It was organized to mark the celebration of 100% saturation of 4 key schemes of the state government in that district. Over 12,000 beneficiaries were identified across the 4 schemes that included Ganga Surapu Arthik Sahay Yojana, Indira Gandhi Vridh Sahay Yojana, Nirad Vridh Arthik Sahay Yojana, and your Rashtriya Kutumb Sahay Yojana. These were the 4 yojanas. Alright, so same it is asked. Utkarsh Samaro event was held in which state to celebrate the achievement of 4 state government schemes in Gujarat, and there were around 12,000 beneficiaries. Next, we are talking about CRPF Valor Day. On 9th of April, we observe the CRPF Valor Day. Important day, pay attention. So, question will be direct and simple. That CRPF Valor Day is also known as by what name? Now tell me. It is Shaurya Divas. If asked, Shaurya Divas is observed when? On 9th of April. When is your CRPF Valor Day observed? It is also observed on 9th April. And what are the other name of CRPF Valor Day? It is your Shaurya Divas. Alright, it is to pay tribute to the brave men of the CRPF. It was commemorated in 1965 battle that at Sardar Post in Run of Kutch, Gujarat against Pakistan. Alright, that means this day was to commemorate all the soldiers who fought in the 1965 war of India and Pakistan in Run of Kutch, Gujarat. So in order to remember to pay tribute to all the Indian soldiers of CRPF, this Shaurya Day is observed, Shaurya Divas or CRPF Valor Day is observed on 9th of April. Next, here you can see that on 9th of April 1965, a contingent of the 2nd Battalion of CRPF fought and repulsed an attack by the Pakistani brigade on the Sardar Post in Run of Kutch, Gujarat, eliminating 34 Pakistani soldiers and capturing 4 alive. Next is your World Homopathy Day. On 10th of April, we observe World Homopathy Day. Next, we will be talking about National Safe Motherhood Day, that is observed on 11th of April. I repeat, National Safe Motherhood Day is observed on 11th of April. Now, why do we observe this day? This day is observed to create awareness about the care that a pregnant woman needs before, during, and after the childbirth. Alright, this day is an initiative of the White Ribbon Alliance. White Ribbon Alliance. If question asked, what is the symbol of the National Safe Motherhood Day? It is white ribbon. Alright, this is an alliance of more than 1800 non-government organizations that are your NGO with an aim to spread awareness about the adequate access to services that a women need at the time of pregnancy and during postnatal. So this National Safe Motherhood Day is observed on 11th of April. Next, International Day of Human Spaceflight. When do we observe this? We observe this International Day of Human Spaceflight on 12th of April. What was the reason of this day? This day on 12th of April is observed to mark the beginning of the space era for the mankind, and also remember that first day this time, that 12th of April in 2011, this International Day of Human Spaceflight was observed for the first time. This day also marks the anniversary of the first human spaceflight carried out by Yuri Gagarin, a Soviet citizen who orbited the Earth in the Vostok 1 spacecraft. Alright, so International Day of Human Spaceflight is observed on 12th of April, and this was observed for the first time in 2011 by United Nations. Next, International Day for Street Children is also observed on 12th of April. This day is observed to acknowledge the strength and resilience of millions of street children across the world. The theme that you need to remember for this International Day for Street Children is create specialized solutions, which is the fourth step in consortium for street children. This was the theme for the International Day of Street Children observed on 12th of April, and for the first time this day was observed in the year 2012. Next, Katalin Novak was recently elected as the first female and the youngest president of which country? First female and youngest president of which country? Tell me. Katalin Novak has been appointed as the first female and the youngest president of which country? She's of Hungary. She's of Hungary. The 44-year-old minister is also a Hungary's youngest ever head of state. Alright, remember this. First ever and first female and the youngest ever president of Hungary. She is Katalin Novak. Next, World Chagas Day or World Chagas Disease Day is observed on 14th of April. What is this Chagas? First of all, remember the theme. The theme of the World Chagas Disease Day is finding and reporting every case to defeat Chagas disease. But what is this your Chagas disease? First of all, remember this day is observed to raise public awareness about the Chagas disease, also known as American trypanosomiasis, a potentially life-threatening illness that caused by the protozoan parasite trypanosoma. I repeat, trypanosoma. This is the name of the protozoa which causes this Chagas disease. This is an life-threatening disease. The theme of the World Chagas Day 2022 is finding and reporting every case to defeat Chagas disease. Alright, also remember this is often termed as the silent or silenced disease. Next we are talking about National Technology Day. On 11th of May we observed National Technology Day. The theme of the National Technology Day is integrated approach in science and technology for sustainable future. Also remember TDB. What is TDB? Technology Development Board has stated that the theme of the National Technology Day is Pragati. This is important. Pragati stands for promoting avenues for growth through technological innovation. So this is the full form of Pragati that you need to remember, and this theme was given by TDB. Then remember the theme of the National Technology Day is this event is basically decided by TDB only, and this time it was Pragati. On 11th of May 1988, India successfully conducted underground nucleus test in the Pokhran range of Rajasthan, and to honor that, this 11th May is observed as National Technology Day every year, and it was by then Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee who declared 11th May of every year as the National Technology Day. Next, 14th of April we observe National Fire Service Day. 14th of April as your National Fire Service Day. Then important thing, why do we observe this day? This day is observed as to highlight the importance of fire service and to pay homage to the firefighters who sacrificed their life in the line of duty. 14th April 2022 also commemorates the 71 fire service personnel who lost their lives during the 1944 Mumbai attack during the Mumbai dockyard explosion. Alright, I repeat, 14th of April is observed as the National Fire Service Day, also to commemorate the 71 firefighters who lost their life during the Mumbai dockyard explosion, and the theme of this National Fire Service Day is Learn Fire Safety, Increase Productivity. I repeat, Learn fire safety, increase productivity is the theme of the National Fire Service Day. Next, tomato flu was seen in the news recently is endemic to which state? I repeat, this tomato flu is endemic to which state? This is the question to you. So remember, this tomato flu is endemic to Kerala. Alright, it is endemic to Kerala. This is a rare viral disease. It is a rare viral disease which cause fever, skin irritation, rashes, dehydration. Alright, it affects children below the 5 years of age and it has a name from the large red colored blisters it causes. Then there is no specific drug for this disease and all those children who are infected are to be isolated because it is a contagious disease. Next, World Voice Day. On 16th of April, we observe World Voice Day. Why do we observe World Voice Day? It is to celebrate the phenomena of voice. The day aims to showcase the value of voice in the daily life of people. The motto of the World Voice Day campaign is Lift Your Voice. Lift Your Voice. This is the motto of the campaign of the World Voice Day. That is observed on 16th of April. Then if we talk about World Art Day, remember on 15th of April we observed World Art Day and the theme was, or what was the reason to observe World Art Day? To promote the development, diffusion and the enjoyment of art. Next, World Hemophilia Day. On 17th of April, we observe World Hemophilia Day to create awareness about the hemophilia, a rare disorder in which the blood does not clot since it does not have enough blood clotting proteins. So, the blood does not clot during the hemophilia. If you are suffering from hemophilia, your blood will not cut if you get a cut. Alright. So, this World Hemophilia Day is observed on 17th of April. The theme is Access for All, Partnership, Policy, Progress, engaging your government, integrating inherited bleeding disorders into natural policy. That was the theme. Moving on, 18th of April, we observe International Day for Monuments and Sites on 18th of April. Next, World Liver Day on 18th of April, we observe on 19th of April, we observe World Liver Day. Next is your 11th of April, World Parkinson's Day. Parkinson's is a disease. Alright, so World Parkinson's Day is observed on 11th of April. The purpose of this day is to celebrate the civil servants who serve the nations in different terrains and across the different sector. The day recognizes the contribution of the civil servants who help the citizens and enhance the national progress. So remember, this was the 15th National Day that we observed in the year 2022. And what was the theme? That is Vision India at 2047, bringing citizens and government closure. That was the theme of the National Civil Service Day, that is Vision India at the rate of 24, bringing citizens and government closure. Next, World Creativity and Innovation Day. On 21st of April, we observe World Creativity and Innovation Day. What is the reason? To raise the awareness of the role of creativity and innovation in all the aspects of human development. This World Creativity and Innovation Day was first commemorated by more than 50 countries across the globe on 21st of April 2002. That means for the first time it was observed in the year 2002. Next is your International Mother Earth Day. We observe International Mother Earth Day on 22nd of April. This 22nd April 2022 marks the observance of the 52nd edition of the United Nations International Mother Earth Day, also known as World Earth Day. So remember, if asked, when do we observe World Earth Day? This day is also known as International Mother Earth Day that we observe on 22nd of April. And what was the theme of this day? It is Invest in Our Planet, and this was the 52nd edition of this day. Next, World Book and Copyright Day. On 23rd of April, we observe World Book and Copyright Day. This day is annually observed across the globe on 23rd of April. It is to celebrate and promote the enjoyment of books and reading. The day also recognizes the scope of books as a connection between the past and the future and a bridge between generations and cultures. The observance of the World Book and Copyright Day is annually organized by United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, that is your UNESCO. So who observes this day? It is observed by UNESCO. One more thing you need to remember, that recently, no, if question asked that the first world book capital in 2001, it was your Madrid. Madrid, it is of Spain. All right. Then New Delhi was the book capital of the world in 2003. New Delhi, capital of India. Next, United Nations English Language Day on 23rd of April. We observe United Nations English Language Day on 23rd of April. Alright, you need to remember this. The reason is to spread the awareness and promote the history, culture and achievement associated with the English language. Next, Spanish Language Day on 23rd of April. So remember, on 23rd of April, United Nations English Language Day is observed, as well as United Nations Spanish Language Day is observed. And the reason is to celebrate and create awareness about the history, culture and the use of Spanish. Next, World Penguin Day, 25th of April. Next is International Chernobyl Disaster Remembrance Day. Chernobyl is in Ukraine, where the war is going on. So on 26th of April, we observe International Chernobyl Disaster Remembrance Day. And what is the reason of this day? The reason we observe this day on 26th of April is to commemorate the anniversary of the 1986 Chernobyl disaster of the nuclear power plant that took place. So this was the 36th anniversary of the Chernobyl nuclear reactor that took place on 26th of April 1986. Alright, then apart from this, we saw World Penguin Day. Then remember, International Delegates Day is also observed on 25th of April. World Malaria Day is also observed on 25th of April. World Day for Laboratory Animals is observed on 24th of April, and International Day of Multilateralism and Diplomacy for Peace is also observed on 24th of April. Then the another important day before this, remember, is National Panchayati Raj Day. When do we observe National Panchayati Raj Day? It is observed on 24th of April. Highly important day to celebrate the constitutional status accorded to the Panchayati Raj system of India. This day is observed by the Ministry of Panchayati Raj. The first edition of this day was observed on 24th of April 2010. First edition of this was observed on 2000. Now we will discuss World Intellectual Property Day. On 26th of April, we observe World Intellectual Property Day, that is your IP Day. It is observed on 26th of April. What is the reason? Why do we observe this day? This day is observed to inform the general public about the role of intellectual property rights in encouraging innovation and creativity, and to increase the general understanding of this intellectual property. So the theme is IP and Youth Innovating for a Better Future of this World Intellectual Property Day, observed on 26th of April. Next, World Immunization Week. From 24th to 30th of April, we observe World Immunization Week. Highly important, pay attention. So what is the theme of the World Immunization Week? It is Long Life for All. This is from 24th to 30th of April, and the observance of the week is annually organized by whom? WHO organizes this World Immunization Week. Next is your World Day for Safety and Health at Work is observed on 28th of April. I repeat, World Day for Safety and Health at Work observed on 28th of April. Then the theme of this day is Act Together to Build a Positive Safety and Health Culture. 28th April marks the International Commemoration Day for Dead and Injured Workers, which is annually organized across the globe by the trade union movement since 1996. So this World Safety at Health at Work is observed on 28th of April. So friends, this was our important session. Apart from this, also remember International Girls in ICT. That is your International Girls in ICT, that is your Information and Communication Technology Day. This day is observed on 28th of April. The reason is to inspire the next generation girls and young women to prosper in STEM careers. What is STEM? STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics. Alright, the International Girls in Information and Communication Day observed on 28th of April. Important, and the theme for this day is access and safety. This is the theme of the International Girls in Information and So friends, that's all for the day. Thanks for watching the video. If you want us to continue with such session and if you have gained some information today, all you have to do is comment below because the value of your comment is very high. Also, if you have any trouble regarding login or payment or any other issues, then you can reach to us on our mail, that is support@affairscloud.com, or you can call us on the number 9677333862 and we'll resolve your issue as soon as possible. Also, you should go and check our courses that are available at a very reasonable price and that will help you to boost your preparation.